Hello students, welcome to VLearn. We will solve this question today. A plus 2B gives AB2. So 36 gram of A, molar mass 60 gram per mole and 56 gram of B, molar mass 80 gram per mole are allowed to react. Which of the following statements are correct? So four statements are given. Statement A is a limiting reagent. B, 77 gram of AB2 is formed. C, molar mass of AB2 is 140 gram per mole. D, 15 gram of A is left unreacted after the completion of reaction. So the four options are given. We are asked to choose the correct one. Let us solve this. So the balanced equation is A plus 2B gives AB2. We are going to calculate the moles of the reactant in step 1. Okay. So the number of moles is equal to given mass by molar mass. So in question, the given mass of A is 36 gram and the molar mass of A is 60 gram. Okay. So here 36 divided by 60 is equal to 0.60 mole. For B, the given mass is 56 gram and its molar mass is 80 gram per mole. Okay. So the number of moles of B is equal to 56 divided by 80 is equal to 0.70 mole. We are going to find the limiting reagent here. So 1 mole of A reacts with 2 mole of B. Okay. For 0.60 mole of A, we require 2 into 0.60, that is 1.20 mole of B. But we have only 0.70 mole of B. Okay. So which is less than 1.20 mole. We need 0.50 mole excess. Okay. To react with 0.60 mole of A. So B is the limiting reagent here because we need 1.20 mole, but they have provided only 0.70 mole. Okay. So the statement A is false because in statement A it is given as A is the limiting reagent, but here B is the limiting reagent. Okay. So we will move forward on finding the moles and mass of the product formed. Okay. So from the reaction, 2 mole B gives 1 mole of AB2. See here, 2 moles of B reacts to give 1 mole of AB2. We are going to find the number of moles of the product. Okay. The general formula is moles of limiting reagent into stoichiometric coefficient of the product divided by stoichiometric coefficient of limiting reagent. Okay. Here B is the limiting reagent. We found it already, right? So the moles of limiting reagent is 2 moles. We found it as 70 moles. In step 1, we have found it as 0.70 mole. Okay. And the stoichiometric coefficient of product is only 1 mole of AB2 is formed, right? So the stoichiometric coefficient is 1 and the stoichiometric coefficient of limiting reagent is B is the limiting reagent and its stoichiometric coefficient is 2. Okay. So when we substitute all these in this formula, we will get 0.70 into 1 divided by 2. Okay. So 0.70 by 2 is equal to 0.35 mole. So the number of moles of product is 0.35 mole. Next, we will calculate the molar mass of AB2, that is the product. Okay. So we know the molar mass of A is 60 and B is 80 from the question. Okay. For AB2, A is 60 and B is 80. Since we have 2B, we have to multiply it by 2. Okay. So 2 into 80, which is equal to 220 gram per mole. Okay. But in question, it is given as 140 gram per mole. See here, molar mass of AB2 is 140 gram per mole, which is a wrong statement. Okay. So C is false. Next, we are going to find the mass of AB2 formed. Okay. So the mass is equal to moles, number of moles into molar mass. Okay. So 0.35 moles into 220 is equal to 77 gram. Okay. So mass of the product is 77 grams. So the statement B is true. See, the statement B is 77 gram of AB2 is formed. Yes, it is true. Okay. Next, we will find the unreacted A. Okay. So from this statement, we know from this reaction, we know A plus 2B gives AB2. So moles of A consumed is equal to moles of AB2 formed because here 1 mole of A, one ratio of A reacts with 2 ratio of B, that is 2 moles of B gives 1 moles of 1 ratio of AB2. So the ratio is 1 is to 2 is to 1. Okay. So 1 ratio of A reacts with 2 ratio of B gives 1 ratio of product. Okay. AB2. So the ratio of AB2 and A is same. If the moles of AB2 is 0.35, then obviously the mole of A also will be 0.35. So number of moles consumed is equal to 0.35 mole. So we are going to find the mass of A consumed. Okay, mass is equal to number of moles into molar mass. So number of moles is 0.35. Molar mass of A is 60, already given in question. So when we multiply this, we will get 21 gram. Okay, now we are going to find the unreacted mass of A. Okay, so from the question it is given 36 gram of A. Okay, but in reaction only 21 gram of A is consumed. So 36 minus 21 is equal to 15. So 15 gram of A is left unconsumed. Okay, so the statement D is true because in statement D it is given as 15 gram of A is left unreacted after the completion of reaction. Okay. Since B is the limiting reagent, A will be in excess. Okay. So the right answer will be option B and D only. Okay. B and D only. Thank you. Subscribe for more updates.